Luke is on the Mavic 3, and he is going to fly to one of our lions. So there's the drone. There it goes up, and there it goes. And basically, the lion that we're going to be following is about 180 meters down on the side of what we call the Kazinga Channel. So Luke's just flying the drone there. He's going to get the drone as close to our subject as possible, and then he is going to basically land it a few meters away, and then we'll be able to see. So this guy is very relaxed. We have a zoom function on our camera, so we don't have to get too close. And do you see him? Yeah. Okay, so Luke's just getting a bit closer.
So Alex, you're saying you're going to land the drone, and the lion just isn't that interested?
No. So we're roughly about 50 meters away from him.
Okay.
But the drone is equipped with a 7x 170 millimeter camera.
Gotcha.
So we can be roughly anything from 25 to 50 meters away from him and still have a really good picture of him, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
He's showing us his back at the moment. He's showing us his back at the moment, but Luke's going to climb up. I'm just going to... Sorry. Okay, here we go. I don't know if everybody can see, but basically that's him. Can you see, Joe?
Yeah. Can you move over just a little bit, Alex? There we go.
There?
That's good. Yep.
So you can see sleeping. If I go wide, you can see where he is.
So there he is.
Give me a second.
Wow, that's quite a zoom.
He's right there by the water.
He's right there by the water. So him and his brother were drinking last night. Isn't that his brother next to him there? Just to the right? No? Yeah, so you can see there he is. He's just sleeping.
Let me see if I can get another shot on the other side.
So Luke's going to just try and fly a little bit around the other end.
Sure. So a few more questions coming in here, Alex. You mentioned that lions are lazy, and we see that one having a nice sleep. So Valentina wants to know, why do they have to rest so much?
Well, okay, so there's a little bit more to the story of this little guy here. So unfortunately, he got into a pretty bad fight about 3 nights ago. He got pretty badly hurt by 2 other male lions. So he's sleeping, but he's not just sleeping, he's actually recovering. He got quite badly beaten up. So male lions form what we call coalitions. Cheetahs also do this. And basically what it is, okay, here we go. Here's a better view.
Here's Tibu. Yeah.
Is that Tibu?
Yeah. He's got all feet, all 4 legs there.
Oh, do we know who Jacob is?
Can they see?
Yeah. Can you see, Joe?
Yeah. Can you just move it, your camera down? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Yeah. You can see the tail wagging, or just moving a little bit.
Sleep. Good little nap. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. A little stretch.
Yeah, so these guys got into a fight about 2 days ago, and so now they're kind of recovering. Yeah, it's a hard life, Joe. A few months ago, I wrote an article for Scientific American called "The Fast, Brutal Life of an African Male Lion," and in there we talk about how difficult it is, pretty much from the moment that you're born, to be a male lion, because you're just constantly fighting for your life.
Yeah. So a question for our drone operator. Obviously, you're very skilled with the drone. How long have you been flying drones to film wildlife?
Oh, I would say about 5-6 years. Yeah.
And do you, as you were learning, and maybe even now with weather conditions, do you ever crash the drone or have to recover it?
Yes, I think there's a saying that goes, "You're not a drone pilot until you crash one." So we've unfortunately crashed a few, but we learn from our mistakes, and we make sure we don't do those kind of things. So, but it does happen, especially when at night, when the sensors of the drone doesn't necessarily pick up the environment as well as it does in the day.
So there's a lot on the line. So I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see that, Joe?
Yep.
Okay, so that's what we call a Mavic M300, and it's a industry standard sort of. It's a thermal drone that's used for the most part to census power plants, power lines, and it does a lot of industrial mapping. But basically, the reason that I mention it, we're obviously using it to detect lions at night. But you're talking about a $30,000 piece of equipment there with the payload. So in some circumstances, it doesn't matter if you crash a drone that might cost you $2 or $3 grand, but it's a different level when you have something on the line that's in the tens or 20s or 30s of thousands of dollars.
And Alex, when they're flying the two different drones, is there much of a difference between flying the bigger, heavier one? Is it more complicated?
Here comes Luke. Here comes Luke with the drone. Here he comes. He's going to land it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the one weighs probably about 700 grams, and the other one weighs about 7 kilograms. So it's about 10 times the size. Yeah.